Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 66 of Putting Out the Trash. So yeah, this is gonna be your average episode. Nothing too special is gonna happen. If you looked at my hair in the brief moment I showed it to you, you might notice that I got a haircut today. So yeah. Um, yeah, so today, me and Mom actually had a bit of an outing. First, we got our haircut at, the Navy base. If you don't know, we live near, a naval base that, has hair cutting. So, yeah. Oh, shit. That has a haircut. So, yeah, me and my mom, well, I think it's just me maybe, but my mom started to take me there to get my hair cut. We used to get them at Super Cuts, but we stopped doing that. So yeah, now we just get them at that base area. So yeah. But after that, we went into the little food tour, I want to call it, a food tour, and every time we got a haircut at that place, we would always go to the food tour, and I would get the pizza, I would get the mini pizza from Pizza Hut, and then I would get the french fries from Five Guys. So yeah, but apparently they closed down Five Guys at that location. So they don't have it there anymore. Empty. Kinda empty. Not empty. Okay. So yeah, they got rid of that. Hopefully they didn't penetrate my glove. I just touched the top of the face and I was kind of worried. But nope, it seems like I am unharmed. Okay. But yeah. Oh, let me now tell you something. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this, but my third period is called Advanced Computer Science, I think. It's called Advanced Computer Science or something. Now, the reason why it is the advanced class is because before there's another class that you take, which is the basics. It was called computer business. So yeah, you take computer business and then you take computer science. So the one I'm in is the advanced class. Now last year I was in the basics. I was in computer business. But this year I've decided to go for the advanced one. Because if you do the 2 years, then you get what do you call it? It's a sash. You get a sash that you can wear that basically says that you know how to use Microsoft programs or whatever. And I guess you can also put that in your resume. I completed 2 years of computer science. I don't know. But the point is that it's an achievement that is important and you can put it down and you can use it as as like something positive, okay? That's the point. So I decided to do it for that reason. And a couple more. Because like, you ever heard the saying, better the devil you know? Well, I already taught the first period, so I would already have an idea of what would happen, which is way better than going into a new period completely blind, okay? So yeah, for those two reasons, I decided to go into the advanced class this year. Now, that sounds good. Matthew, why are you talking about it now? Okay. Well, I told you two of the reasons why I decided to go. What I didn't tell you is about one of the hang-ups I had. Okay, so if you've been watching all of these videos, you will know about something. You will know that I hate doing presentations. I hate them because I don't like talking in the front of a group. And you will also know that computer business had me do the most presentations in high school. So you may be asking, hey Matthew, why will you take the advanced class if the last one made you do presentations? And let me answer that by saying that I did ask the teacher. I asked the teacher, hey, Miss Noriega, are there going to be any presentation in the advanced class? She said, no. She said there wouldn't be any presentations in the advanced class. So I believed her, and I was like, okay, that's good. I'll know what to do. I'll know what to do. I just put it on my resume, and I get pizza. Because the teacher said 2 pizza parties would happen while we took that class. So yeah, those were the 3 reasons. And also, there would be no presentations. This sounds great. But that's what happened this week, or last week. The point is that the teacher told us on what day was it? Wednesday? The teacher told us on Wednesday that we were going to do presentations. The teacher told us we were going to do presentations, and that we had Wednesday and Friday and Monday to prepare. So yeah, it's kind of like, teacher, you lied to us. Now, okay, this isn't the first time she's kinda lied. So, okay, earlier in my time at the advanced class, we had to do an assignment as the advanced class. We were all given a company. We had to pick a brand or company, and we were gonna have to write a timeline about that company. I got Home Depot, so I had to write a timeline about Home Depot. And then I would have to present it to 2 of the other people in the advanced class. And I did it. And it was easy to do because it wasn't like I was presenting to like a whole room of people. I was only presenting to one person at a time. That made it a lot easier because it felt less formal. And that's why I was able to do it. I was like, okay, that doesn't really count as a presentation, really. So yeah, that was the first time we kinda did presentation. Now, the second time was the time I'm talking about now. Hello? Yeah. So yeah, the second time is the one that happened recently. The one I'm talking about now. So yeah, I can probably tell you a bit more about the current project I'm doing. And let me tell you this by starting with saying that it is actually a partner project. That means that the people in the advanced... let me tell you this. Okay, so I've been talking about the advanced class and the basic class, okay? What you have to understand is that they happen at the same time. The people in the advanced class sit in the back. The people in the basic class sit in the front. So yeah. Now, the reason why they're the same period, I don't know. I have to assume that because we are in the advanced class, it's like we don't need as much supervision, We're more independent. So that's why the teacher can focus on the basics. And we need to just be given the work and we'll just do it on our own. Okay? So yeah. Now, most of the time, the work we have to do and the work they have to do are different because we are on different levels. But this time, everybody in the class had to do it. Now, it was a partner project, meaning that you worked with somebody to do the presentation. One person works on one half, the other person works on the other, that kind of thing. Now, this project, we were given a brand, and we had to make a presentation about that brand, okay? So, yeah. Now, the brand that me and my partner thought was Sony. Have you heard of Sony? That is S-O-N-Y. You probably know them because they've made a lot of shit. They've made a lot, like video games and TVs and all that. So yeah, they have a lot of stuff. And my partner was pretty happy about this choice. Now, I haven't talked about my partner at all, but his name is Mateo. If you recognize that name, it's because I have talked about him. He's energetic. He likes to do voice acting. He's okay being told on, stuff like that. He watches a lot of movies. So yeah, basically, I have talked about him like once or twice. But the basic thing to note about him is that he is way more okay talking in front of people than I am. Like, whenever a teacher wants to call on somebody to read something, he'll raise his hand and he'll do like a voice with it, like a tool narration voice. So yeah, he'll do that. Anyway, I chose him. Like, as soon as I heard that it was going to be a partner presentation, I immediately chose him because I knew out of everybody in the back row, he was the person I talked to the most. And he was also the most talkative. So he was a good shield. You know, he would do the talking. I mean, we would both have to talk, but he would grab their attention more. So it would kind of be like a little buffer sometimes. So yeah. And he was really happy that we got Sony because apparently he grew up with them. He had their game consoles, he had their TV. You know, he basically grew up with that company's products. So yeah, he was pretty happy about that. And he was finished with his part way before I was. Yeah. But we didn't have to present this week. But we might have to starting on Monday. So yeah. He probably doesn't do most of it. Yeah. My wrist kinda hurts from like ow. But yeah. I don't like how the teacher lied to us. Because like with the other one, she could easily say, oh hey, it's not actually a presentation. You're only presenting to one other person. Like, with that one, it could be considered not a presentation. But with the other one, it is. Like, we have to present to the whole class. So yeah, it's kind of like, this one was a lie. Right? Like, what? It was so blatant. You know? But like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, don't get me wrong, she's a good teacher. I just don't like it. But anything else to say? Oh, that's what happened on, what day was it? That's what happened on Wednesday. Me and Mom, she was taking me home from school, and while we were in the car, my mom got a call from my brother, and he told us that Dad was in the hospital. Like, and he had called 911 because he had foot cramps. So yeah, my mom had to drop me off at home, and she went to the hospital to check on Dad. So yeah, that was wild. I did not expect that. But yeah, no. Like, Mom and Dad didn't get home until real late. So yeah, pretty wild. Uh, but then he went to a hospital a second time. I think that was, what was it, yesterday? No, wait, it was, I mean, I can't remember, but basically, he's been to the hospital 2 times. Uh, Mom and Dad say that it might be an infection. That he got infected by something. And apparently, they're doing tests on him. Dad is at home though, he's fine. But yeah. If anything happened with that, I'll let you know, but he's gonna be fine. But that is all I have to say. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.